Can you start off by just telling us about the story about buying the kid the guitar?
Oh, hell. I was just buying a guitar. I like to play the guitar while I'm at hotels because I'm learning how to play. So I was just there playing. I saw this kid. He was really, really good. He was really good. He reminded me of myself when I first learned how to play the keyboard. He was very passionate. And I just ended up asking him, would you believe me if I said I would buy it for you? And he didn't believe it, so I ended up buying it for him. So,
Did he know who you were?
no, he didn't know. He had no clue. So
But he ended up finding out.
he ended up finding out. So it's a pretty cool story. I didn't think everybody would find out. I just wanted to. I just found out when I was going to check out. I found out that was his dream guitar. He had been playing that guitar for a couple of years in that store, and I'm just like, okay, it's a good opportunity for me to. It's Christmas time, you know. Might
You
as
said
well.
Your message to him was pay it forward.
Nah, my message to him was to keep that passion. Don't let nobody take that from you. Keep working at what you're doing. And he's young, and a lot of people are trying to find their purpose in life, and they're 28, 29, 30, and on. And it's a blessing to have your purpose that early. But you got to take care of it, meaning you got to work at it.
So you were in there looking for a guitar for yourself, too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was he playing?
What was he
Yeah,
playing?
do you remember?
He played a couple Metallica songs for me, which that's pretty
Yeah.
fast hand speed, and it was hella impressive. Hella impressive.
Did you buy a guitar yourself?
I did.
You guys
I
get
mean,
matching fenders?
nah, I got a Fender. I think he got something different. I don't know what brand he got. So,
Did you play together for a little bit?
I was just listening to him for a minute, and then I kind of was getting pressed with time, so I had to dip out. So.
What do you like to play normally?
What do I like to play? I know a Beatles song. It's called Something by the Beatles. And I like to play all Marvin Gaye, all Prince. I try to learn songs because I'm a beginner. And what helped me when I started learning how to play the piano is I learned songs that I knew. It kind of helps me remember the techniques and all that. So I'm trying to play songs that I like.
How many instruments do you know right now?
I started out on drums, played the keys for a minute, then now I'm trying to learn how to play the guitar.
How long have you been on guitar?
About a year and a half, something like that. Yeah.
Anything else?
How's your hamstring?
Right. On to the real shit.
From one string to the other.
Yeah, it feels good. It feels good. I just have to trust it. The hardest thing about coming back from with a hamstring, you just gotta trust it. It's sort of still in the healing process, kind of early. I'm a fast healer, so I have to be careful. It's just certain movements. You just have to be confident with it, and I feel really good at practice, and I feel really, really good going into the game.
You have any doubts you'll be able to play?
I wonder if I should play that little game going into the game. No, I'm not gonna do that. I feel good going into the game. I'm happy to be back, and we'll play it by ear. I feel good, and that was the first step. So we'll take care of the game on game day.
We were just talking to Richard Sherman about Tim Ryan, and he said that Tim talked to a few players. What did he have to say to you about his comment and what he thought about?
He walked up to me earlier, and before he even said anything, I told him I got your back. I already knew the story. The words kind of got taken out of context, and of course I think he knows now. He could have used a better judgment with his words. So, but we got his back. I knew what he was trying to say. It's this era we live in. It's just what it is. But I know him personally. I speak to him a lot. He loves to watch the D-line, and there's not one type of bone, you know what bone I'm talking about, in his body. So I got his back. So put that to bed really fast.
And Richard Sherman said that's actually true, that it was very difficult at the mesh point to watch where the ball was going.
I wasn't on the field, so I wouldn't know. I would not refute that at all, though. because it's tough, man. It's tough, and it was raining. It was dark outside, so not literally dark, but But we know what he was trying to say, and it's just the era we live in, man. It's messed up, but internally we got his back. You know what I mean? He'll bounce back.
You've been around Armstead for a little while now. What are your impressions of him as a player and maybe what he brings to the locker room too?
He's a problem as a player. That's what he is. He's a problem. He's a big problem, literally. So he can rush inside. He can rush outside. He can play the run inside. He can play the run outside. He's just dangerous, man. He's great with his hands. He's powerful. You know what I'm saying? He's fast. Yeah, he's a problem, yo. It's a joy to play with it. We can all move around so much, and it just makes us that much more dangerous.
Did you know much about him before he became a Niner?
Yeah, I knew everybody before I came. I even knew both.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm a student of the game, especially pass rushers. Yeah.
What does it say about this defense that there are 2 NFC Players of the Month on it?
That's great. It just shows what we're doing. Practice is transferring to games because we do it they do it at practice before they do it in games, so it's not a secret to us. So we're not surprised, but you're just seeing the results of a guy just getting his results from working hard at practice, and now it's showing in the game.
The silver lining from your hamstring injury would be a little bit of time off for the knee and quad issue. Is that feeling a little bit better down for the stretch run, you think?
It's as good as it's gonna get. Right now we're making a stretch, and nobody feels good. So you will never hear me speak on how I feel. It don't matter. We just got to get the results. The results is all that matters. I'm well enough to play, and that's all that matters.
I've been in the AFC. I've not seen tons of Drew Brees, but what are your impressions of him?
He's very efficient. Very efficient. He knows how to run that offense. Really don't matter. It doesn't matter who you plug in or who goes down. It doesn't matter. He runs that offense efficiently. He's a vet, a future Hall of Famer. We know what we're getting ourselves into.
All right. Thank you, D.
All right. Thank y'all, man.